Hi, I'm Larry Richardson, and this is the follow-up to my unboxing video of a new GoPro Hero 9 action camera. And first of all, I want to tell you, I bought the GoPro Hero 9 for a couple of reasons. It was an upgrade from a GoPro Hero 7 that's been very, very good to me the last couple of years. I got the Hero 9 because I want to do more vlogging, and I really liked the idea that it had the front-facing monitor. Fantastic. I like that I didn't have to put it in a cage because it has the mounting loops on the bottom of it. I wanted the 5K video too because I do like to take stills off of my videos and post them on some of my other websites. And the final thing that I really loved about it is it had that ability to be put in the media mod. So I wouldn't have to basically take apart the Hero 7 to do a vlog. I could just put the media mod on it and plug a microphone into it without going through the rigmarole of using the GoPro adapter. So those are all the pluses I was looking for. Now, why don't I have the camera with me right now? This is where it goes downhill. I took the camera out snorkeling with me in about 20 feet of water. 20 feet, about 150 yards offshore. And I was getting fantastic video. That's what's playing behind me. I was shooting in 5K. It was a little bit of a murky day, so I have had to retouch the video just a little bit to get rid of the sediment, but it was just primo. I loved the way it was performing, the stability of it, the screen looked great, everything was just great. It's a little heavier than the 7 on my stick, but I was okay with that because it just was doing a great job. I was out there for about 35 minutes when I turned it off to go from one location of a shipwreck to another location. When I went to turn it on out at that other location, it wouldn't come back on. Now I figure it was probably a problem with the battery because this new GoPro, it does use a lot more battery power, and I was using 5K. I mean, for all I knew, the SD card might have filled up too. So I wasn't panicked. I got some great video. I had a great day out there. Unfortunately, when I got back into shore and got back home, I dried the camera off, plugged it in to recharge it, and it wouldn't recognize the charger. It said battery unrecognized, and then it warned me not to use aftermarket batteries in this GoPro. Well, I was using their battery, unfortunately. I was using their battery, and it was having this whole problem of not recognizing the charging process. So I did what everybody would do. I decided to reset the camera to the factory, the factory basics settings, and I did that because I did get it to blink on a couple of times, and I reset it, and it recognized the charger. Everything looked like it was going great. Then I smelled smoke. That's something you don't want to smell with a GoPro. It got smoky. And it just smelled like, that burning plastic smell that you don't want to smell from any electronics ever. So I immediately unplugged it, opened it up, opened up the battery compartment door, and I found this. I think you can see it. It was melting. The battery terminals were melting, and inside the GoPro itself you could see scorch marks where the terminals meet the GoPro. Now, I have no idea why this happened. I did see, as I was making the video, when I was doing the recovery work, I did see in the actual video tiny droplets of water on the bottom of the battery. I have no idea how they got there. I didn't sense any sign that there was water anywhere else on the battery. Now, GoPro is using a new compartment door with the 9 compared to the 7. The 7 still has that door where you press down and you gotta really push to get it open. In fact, the first couple of times you do it, it'll absolutely skin your thumb. The new one is using this latch. The 9 uses a latch, so you pull down and then you open it like that. So you pull down to unhook it, and then it opens up like that. Now, I have no idea if it's that new latch that's a problem or anything else that might have been a problem with that unit. And, I'm giving GoPro the benefit of the doubt. I love their cameras. So I do want to get the GoPro Hero 9 back and get back to work. Therein lies the other problem. Now, I did what I was supposed to do in terms of returning the GoPro. I contacted them I got the RMA clearance, I printed that. Unfortunately, their returns are by UPS ground. Even though you keep the battery, so there's no battery danger with the camera, they insisted on it being UPS ground, which, it takes 5 days. So there you are, you're into that for 5 days, which quite frankly, at this point I already wish that I had bought from Best Buy, B&H, Amazon, anyone else who might have the camera. I wish I had waited, because if the camera failed like it did, I could have just, like with Best Buy, I could just walk in, go, hey, this camera doesn't work, and I have another one. They'd go, sure, and they'd give me another camera. With Amazon, and I don't know whether they still do this, but it used to be, if you committed to sending the camera back, they'd immediately send you the replacement, and then as long as they got the other camera back, everything was cool. Now, if they didn't, you're going to get billed for basically 2 cameras. B&H, I don't know. I'm just saying. But anything is better than immediately returning a camera ground like that. It just takes too long. And I need a vlogging camera. That's why I bought this camera. I have a lot of projects I want to work on, and I need that front-facing, especially that front-facing monitor. And then I would have loved to have had the Hero 9's microphone jack too. So, I mean, that's not good. So now I'm into 9 days. I contacted GoPro today and I said, what's going on with the camera? Well, of course, I sent it on a Monday. They said they got it on a Friday. Today's a Wednesday, and the service rep told me after they receive the camera, it can take another 5 to 7 days for them to confirm. I guess they have to open it up, confirm receipt of the camera, and then they send you another camera back. And I don't know whether they do it by 2-day or again ground. So essentially, you could be tied up for 3 weeks without a camera because your original camera failed, which is not your fault. I'm not pleased with this, and I think the problem is, I remember people returning stuff to Sears via the Sears catalog in the 1970s when I was a kid. Let's get that straight. And they would get stuff back pretty quickly. I think my parents returned a turkey carver, one of those Thanksgiving turkey carvers, great 1970s technology, and within 10 days they had a replacement. Here I am in 2020 waiting 3 weeks for a replacement camera. That's just not right. So my recommendation, and I like to give a recommendation with these reviews, is first, this was a very rare occasion where I tried the electronic product right at the rollout. I never do that. I let other people do that, deal with the headaches, the breaking it in period. It could take a month or so. Let other people have those hardware and software nightmares. I don't usually do that, but I did need this camera, and that's why I took a chance. So if you can wait. Let other people take the hit for that first month. The other thing is, if you need this camera, if you're going on vacation or you need it for an assignment, buy it at like a Best Buy or a Target or a Walmart. Buy it at a place where if it fails anywhere you are, you can just walk in and go, hey, I need another camera. Check their return policy. These things change all the time. But man, I wish I had done that because the turnaround would be almost instantaneously. So just make sure you do that. And the other thing is, if you are going to go on vacation with one of these cameras, just try it out ahead of time. Take the time. Test it in some water at home. Make sure it doesn't burn out. Make sure it doesn't burn out so you're not, off on some great tropical island adventure and this happens to you, because you're going to have no recourse, or at the very least have a backup. So anyways, this is my initial review of the GoPro Hero 9. Again, I love GoPros. I love the video, the stills, the stability of these cameras, the handling, the ruggedness under most circumstances. My GoPro Hero 7, I have a lot of snorkeling videos posted that I'm really pleased with because the camera is so good. And I'm using it now. not to take this video, but I'm using it off on my adventures and I'm getting great results. But I wanted to upgrade to the 9 for a reason, and so far GoPro has let me down. This camera failed for whatever reason, and that replacement policy, man, that's gotta go. That's a nightmare. So I will post another review video when I get my replacement, and I'll show you how it goes. So I hope you'll hang in there with me.